So they're picking me to do the grubs. It's actually not a good idea. Because Lee Sin's hitting 6 right now. I don't have ult. Warwick doesn't have ult. No. So this is a play where I would simply just call off. If they want to go for it, that's on them to decide. But for me, I know it's a bad idea. I know it's a bad call. So this is something that will just lead to nothing good. The only way things go good is if the enemies drastically mess up, and you never want to like think of the enemy. You never want to think in your head like, oh, I'm playing for the enemies to make a mistake here. Like right there, it worked out, and the enemies made mistakes, but you never want to play with that in your mind. You always want to play with like what's best in your mind. So that fight is not a good fight. That play is not a good play. Try to get our form. Only 9 minutes in, and the thing is that this is a really hard like early game matchup for Kayn. But with proper pathing, see, notice I put a lot of emphasis on my camps. Camps are everything. So this guy tried to invade me early on, and it led to me getting a fat advantage over him, right? That's something that's really lovely about this game sometimes, is that if you really know what you're doing, and I think the main thing I'd say is like the comfort. If you're really comfortable with your gameplay, you find so much leverage. Look, I cleared all my top side, and I took Lee Sin's bot, and then he tries to take my top side, but there's nothing there, right? So he's just left with nothing to farm, right? Now I can go Voltaic, and then I insta want to get my tier 2 boots. And since I'm so close to blue form, I mean, it doesn't really matter who I hit. Whoever I hit's gonna give me my form, so blue, red doesn't really matter. But gotta make sure, because if you guys don't know how it works, if you hit range champs, you get blue orbs. If you hit melee champs, you get red orbs. But whatever you have more of at the end is what form you're gonna get. So it's not based off what you get last of, it's based on what you have more of. So because I have a really big advantage here, at least it might look to stay in my top side just to try to see if we can snag some free camps or something. I'm either gonna A, look for a bot gank, get my form, or B, look for dragon. I'll look for the bot gank because I have Voltaic, so Voltaic kind of acts like a hard CC. Play free for setup. Oh, clear some vision. Since they have me warded, might as well just get the dragon at this point. Kite it out. Always kite it out, always kite it out. Lee Sin could like steal and ward hop away from that angle, but if he goes all the way over here, he's not gonna be able to live. So let's say worst case scenario, he goes in and steals it. Now at least he guarantees that he's gonna die. So always make sure that you drag it out. It's League 101. Trying to hard camp a Warwick is not my idea of a good time, I'd say. Yeah, it's kind of just a waste of time. I went to the top side of the map because Lee Sin's here, so I want to make sure that I'm hovering where he is. Get Raptors, so then I can go get his Raptors Krugs.
What will be